Hi everyone, welcome to Gloria Cycling. Today we're going to be talking about the Gloria All-World, how to take it apart and how to put it inside the suitcase. Before jumping into this, I'm going to show you the tools you need in order to make this work very simple and easy. You need a chain breaker, you need your All-World tool, multi-tool or a set of Allen keys, and a block green tool. That's it. Now let's do it. So a quick tip here, you're gonna have a lot of small parts. Make sure you keep them safe and put them all together, because when it's time to pack and rebuild, clearly you will need all of them. When the cables are outside the head tube, we're gonna put the coupler for the brake hose here next to the down tube coupler. So basically you're gonna take your handlebar off, you're gonna give some slack to the brake hose, to the rear one, and then you're gonna find your coupler. Once you find it, you just split it, and now your frame is in half. So when you're working on your wheels, remember to release some of the pressure and take some air out, because it's recommended if you're going to be traveling on a plane. As I was mentioning before, I like to keep the small bits safe and always together. It's pretty easy to forget them, or it's pretty easy to lose them. So I use Ziploc bags or any bags that you have to put them here to make sure and be extra safe that you wouldn't lose them. So the Ritchey box includes extra padding, and I like to add two more things. I just bought it in Amazon, and there are a couple wheel covers that I have here for extra protection. The first part, as I said, is the front triangle. Make sure you wrap up quite well your fork to avoid the scratches and to protect them while the box is being thrown around in the airport. Then the second part is the fork, and we try to make it fit just next to the frame. With the cassette facing down, you will touch it, you will feel it. You will fit in the rear wheel. The first part is going to be the handlebar, and you're going to try to fit in a way that the drops are hugging the rear wheel. So the trickiest part of this process is fitting the rear triangle inside the suitcase. Don't forget that the Ritchey box also includes a crankshaft protector. What you need to do is fit the dropouts just below the cover, as so, in order to have a space for the front wheel. So the next part is going to be the seat post and the saddle. I like to leave them together. We're going to have some space in the rear triangle, just in the seat space, where you're going to be able to fit the saddle without any compromise. The last part of this process is the front wheel. Once your front wheel is in, you're going to use the straps to compact everything and compress everything inside. That will allow you to work with the zip in a much easier way. And then chain and rear mech. With battery. Pedals, very important. You can throw them somewhere around there. And your bottle cages and your bottles. Once that's done, then you can start closing your bag. Now that your bike is almost ready to go, remember your tools, otherwise you're not going to be able to put it back. And that's it. Now your bike is ready to go. I hope this has been helpful, and next time you're trying to pack, it makes the process much easier for you.